Now, this is historical stuff. People are always talking about the original Soul Train dancers.
Yes.
And I had to tell them the Soul Train gang. The original Soul Train dancers are from where?
Chicago, Illinois.
Chicago. And this man danced on the original Soul Train in Chicago.
As a matter of fact, I made the pilot for Soul Train to even come out here to be a national show in California. Well, anyway, I had a group called Reggie and the Flamettes or what have you, so we were kind of popular back in the days or what have you, and so I thought I was all that in a bag of chips or what have you anyway. So there was this local show called Soul Train that came on black and white television on Channel 26 throughout Gary and in the surrounding area. So we found out about this show, myself and the Flamettes or whatever, so we started going over there. So Don Cornelius saw us and saw, I guess, the talent in us or what have you. So he said, oh man, I want to make you guys regulars on my show, what have you. So he used to send us car fare. There was a train called the South Shore Train, and he used to send us a car fare to catch the train from Gary to Chicago. So we made an appearance on his show maybe like once or twice a week. And so we danced on the show, what have you. So all of a sudden, Don Cornelius, he got an idea to make Soul Train a national show. So he called my parents and asked could he use me for a pilot. I didn't know what a pilot was. I just knew that I'm gonna be on TV, that type of thing. So we made the pilot for Soul Train. It was just like awesome. First of all, because everything was in color. Prior to that, in the studio at the Board of Trade building on the 42nd or 43rd floor, that was.
With a room about half this size.
Exactly,
This was the studio.
Exactly, that was the studio where Soul Train originated, right? But in the pilot, there was a dance contest, and myself and my partner, we won the dance contest. So Don Cornelius, he said, well, if this show ever kicks off the ground, whatever, I'm gonna send for you guys, what have you. But as the old saying goes, you know, it didn't happen that way, whatever. So
But Reggie did show up.
Oh yeah, I did show up. Wait, it took me years to show up. But anyway, after Soul Train became a national show, I think it was probably about 1972 or 73. Don Cornelius was back over in his office in Chicago. Right. So we went over to talk to Don. We said, hey Don, hey man, we're waiting to come to Soul Train. It's on television. It's a big hit and everything. You're gonna send for us? And he said, well, you know, I haven't forgotten you guys. I'm gonna get you, right? So it took from the time that I graduated from college to come out here to Los Angeles, California. So I came to California July 15th of 1980 at 12:01 p.m. So at that time I was working at USC maybe like about a month later, and I happened to see one of the guys from Soul Train, and I was like, oh my God, that's that guy from Soul Train, right? So I chased him down. I said, hey man, where do they do Soul Train? And he told me that about the taping, and you have to bring a change of clothes and things like that or whatever. So August of 1980, I found out you guys were having a taping at Metro Media Studio. So I packed my bags, packed all these sequence outfits and everything like that. And so that Saturday, I got in this, I went to the taping, I saw this long line of all these beautiful people. I just thought everybody was just beautiful, what have you, right? So I got in that line with my suitcase. And as everybody was going in the gate, they were saying, hey Chuck, hey Chuck, hey Chuck. And I was saying, oh, Chuck. I said, let me say, hey Chuck, right? So as everybody was going in, whatever, was going in, when the line came to me, I said, hey Chuck. He said, hey, step over here. So I stepped over to the side or what have you, and all these other people kept going in, hey Chuck, hello Chuck, hello Chuck. And then all of a sudden, I found myself the only person out there, right? And the gate closed or whatever. So at that point, I said, no, I came all the way out here from Gary, and this is Soul Train. I'm an original member of the Soul Train gang or whatever, because Don Cornelius had given us this card to say you're a permanent member.
He had a business card.
Yeah, right. No, Don Cornelius had given me a card that says the original member of Soul Train gang forever, right? So after the gate closed, I said, no, I came all the way out here from Gary, and I've got to get in there. So I did what you're supposed to do. I climbed the fence. I got over.
With a bag in his hand like he just got off of a train.
I sure did. I climbed the fence. Climbed the fence. I opened that door and I saw the studio. Everything was dark and people were dancing. And I was just like, oh my God, these people are beautiful, just like on TV. I just thought everybody was just good looking. Oh my God, this is Soul Train. And I saw Cheryl Sloan with the long hair. I saw Bobcat, and I saw all these people. I said, oh my God, I just got excited or whatever, right? So I got on in there or whatever, right? So I watched everybody dance and everything like that. Everybody was dancing. Then so I got on the floor. And started dancing or whatever. And all of a sudden, Chuck, you came along. You said, excuse me, what are you doing here? I said, I came to be on Soul Train. You said, you were supposed to be outside. How did you get in here? I said, man, I climbed the fence. I said, I'm a member of the Soul Train gang. I'm an original member. Right? And I went to my luggage and I got my Soul Train card out. And he said, what's that? I said, Don Cornelius gave us this. I'm a permanent member of the Soul Train gang. Whatever. So he made me sit down. I sat down for a while or whatever. And I was just so excited because this was Soul Train, and I had to be there, right? So a few minutes later, I got up on the floor and I started dancing again or whatever. And a few of the dancers, Sheila Lewis one included, whatever, and she saw me dance. She said, "Hey, Chuck, this guy can dance. This guy can dance. Let him dance. So you let me stay on the dance floor today or what have you, right?" I danced. So the following day, I came back again. You know, went through the same
time, yeah.
Came through the same thing on a Sunday. Came back, you let me in that time, what have you. So we went through the whole procedure, doing the dance, whatever, and then the line came up. And you know, that was the last thing to do. I got in the line, you took me out of the line. Sheila Lewis and the other few of the dancers, they said, this guy can dance, well, let him down the line. And you let me down the line. So I know I can be very loquacious or whatever, so I'm gonna stop right now. But that was my story about getting on Soul Train.
Everything you said is absolutely true.
The Soul Train, those were the best years of my life because I met some of the friends that I will never forget, relationships with people that, you know, it's just like this Soul Train brotherhood that you that will go with you forever, because I see my Soul Train brothers and sisters out in the street and it's like, yeah! Even though we haven't seen each other for a while, it's just like we just bring up that whole unity thing. It's something that I'll never forget.
He's only 20 years old.
Almost 40. He's almost 40. He's almost 40. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
It doesn't make sense. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Take the cake to somebody.
You think we could?
Everybody.
Boom. Excuse me. Right now. Hey, I want to say, y'all got me. That was damn good. Hey, wow, y'all got me, okay. Y'all got a brother.
Of a man who doesn't want birthday parties. Let him finish.
Oh my God. Got to be. Beautiful. That's awesome. Thank you guys. I mean, hey, thank you. Thank you all. Wow, this is
I got it.
wow. Hey.
Did you make that?
Can I get a oh, no. Oh, I know that. I know you know Paul. Hey, thank you. I love my Soul Train family. This birthday is a very important birthday. I'm almost 40 years old. So hey, I want to say, everybody have a great, happy November 19th. That's a national holiday.